According to a recent study, a third of British kids under 16 say they would like to run a company when they grow up. But there are some kids who don't want to wait that long. I'm meeting 3 kidpreneurs, each under 16 and all running their own business. The first stop on my journey is Essex, where I'm meeting Sofia Brownlee.
This all kicked off when you were, what, 8 years old? With a video that got put on the internet, then what happened?
Lots of different entertainment companies contacted us, one being the Ellen DeGeneres Show, and they said, we want you to fly over to America and perform on the Ellen Show, and then it kind of all kicked off from there, really.
I guess for a lot of people, they would have gone, right, that's it, we've done a video. You thought, no, I'm going to turn my popularity into a business, and that's what I'm interested in today. You had a book that did incredibly well in the States, right?
Tea Time with Sophia, Grace and Rosie. It was actually the New York's bestseller #1 kids book.
So you guys became actual characters well known around the world.
How cool was that?
I was impressed with how Sofia had capitalised on the success of her viral video, but she wasn't the only kidpreneur to have launched a book. Meet Henry Patterson, who is already running a number of successful businesses at the ripe old age of 14.
We've got the launch of my new book, Young and Mighty, here today, which I'm super excited for. The book's about starting a business, making money, and there are also some tips at the back on just how to succeed with your business.
Young and Mighty isn't Henry's first book. When he was 9, he self-published the children's story, The Adventures of Sherb and Pip, and using the characters from the book, he then created a variety of products, such as pencil cases and school bags.
It's a little bit like the Walt Disney model, right?
Yes.
Come up with Mickey Mouse, do a Mickey Mouse movie, create Disney World. And obviously, with a brand that does well, there are going to be some profits. Can we talk money?
I normally don't talk about money, but I just get my own certain percentage, which I can spend on what I like, and then the rest goes into a savings account for when I'm older.
Henry's gotten over his stutter and now employs 2 members of staff full-time. Not bad for a teenager.
The first thing that I ever bought was my pug Martha.
You bought a dog?
Yeah,
Amazing.
I bought my dog Martha.
I really kind of am careful with my money. I obviously earn some income off of my YouTube channel and some videos that I make.
According to analytics websites, some YouTubers with millions of subscribers can potentially earn thousands of pounds a month.
Most of the income comes from my YouTube revenue. I make some income from brand partnerships. If I'm not enjoying working with that brand, then my fans are going to realise that I'm literally just doing it for the percentage, which was never the case. I like to do things that will fit for my audience.
So far, I've met a 15-year-old YouTube star and a creative 14-year-old businessman. But I'd heard on the grapevine that there was someone even younger who was changing the face of business and, quite possibly, the future.
What inspired me was when I was 4 years old, I went to Butlin and I met this huge robot. I just needed to know how to make it because it looked so cool. And that's also inspired me to start my own business.
Callum's company, iCode Robots, teaches kids between the ages of 6 and 12 how to successfully build and code robots.
It's £10 per lesson.
So, and how many people are turning up?
Around 40, 30.
You've got 40 people coming, each paying £10 every Saturday.
Yeah,
That's £400 a Saturday.
yeah.
That is amazing, and
Yeah.
you're only 9 years old. I'm blown away by it, and you're so chilled out about the whole thing. Talk to me about your staff. How many people work with you on this?
At least 12.
You've got 12 people?
Yeah,
And do you pay those people, or do they volunteer?
I pay them.
You pay all those people, so you are properly the boss in this situation.
Yeah.
My time with Henry, Sophia, and Callum was at an end.
Before I leave, top 3 tips for business. Go.
Okay, so my first one would just be to be yourself. Don't get distracted by other people's success. And then my final tip is you can't prepare for everything. So those are my 3 top tips.
It was genuinely incredible to meet 3 such diverse, bright and passionate kids.
Are you thinking much about the money, or are you just not worried about it?
Not really, because if I didn't enjoy doing it, I wouldn't do it.
It wasn't for the money. I've always wanted to teach kids how to build robots and stuff like that.
I just love seeing something that I've done just there in front of me.
So, there you go. If we keep getting kids like these coming through, the future of business and the world could be much brighter.